right, YouTube Axis and Allies brethren, welcome back to this classic edition variant version game between No Limit as the Axis, actually, and myself, Captain Jack, as the Allies. So this is the US's first round turn. So for US1, they will be producing 1 transport and 3 subs. 1 transport and 3 subs. That will be a total of 32 spent. They have 36 to spend, so they'll be spending 32 of those. They'll have 4 left over for the next round, for round 2. So 1 transport and 3 submarines. So the only combat this round will be the 2 troops from Xinjiang are going to go into India and take on the 1 Japanese infantry unit in India. So that will be the only combat this round. So we'll go ahead and get that ready. Go to the dice board here. So for the 2 infantry divisions for the US, they need to roll a 1 or less for a strike and an elimination of the Japanese units. And there was a 1. There was 1 here. A 3 and a 1. So that will take care of the Japanese unit. Infantry division. Now the Japanese unit will get to fire back. They'll get to have to roll a 2 or less to take care of 1 of the infantry divisions in India. So a 2 or less is what No Limit is looking for here. And it was a 5. A 5 was the roll. So that went well for the US. So that will eliminate the infantry division in India. India is back in control of the UK. So with the UK back up from 23 to 26, and Japan back down from 30 down to 27. I believe that's how that goes in this game. I believe it still goes back into control of the original owner of the territory. I'll check to make sure of that before I totally adjust the IPCs. But and correct me if I'm wrong, No Limit, but I believe that goes back in the original controlling powers IPC count. All right, so for non-combat movements, we've got the infantry unit in Alaska is going to move 1 space down into Western Canada. The bomber and the fighter in Eastern United States are going to fly all the way across the big Atlantic Ocean and land in the UK. All right. All right, so that will take care of the... Oh, one more non-combat movement. The transport in off the western U.S. will pick up the infantry unit in Midway and bring them back to the U.S. No, I'll tell you what. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So that infantry unit will stay in Midway. All right. So that will be all of the non-combat for this turn for the U.S. Now we're going to place the 3 subs off the coast of the western United States. And so that's where that will be, or they will be. And the transport will go off the coast of the eastern U.S. So that should do it for the U.S. turn. So for unit recap, in the eastern United States, we have 2 infantry divisions along with 1 armor division. 2 transports off the coast of the eastern United States. In the UK, there's 1 bomber and 1 fighter. Okay. In India, there's 2 infantry units. In Midway, there's 1 infantry. In Western Canada, there's 1 infantry. Off the coast of the western United States, there's 3 subs, 1 transport, and 1 battleship. In Hawaii, there's 1 infantry. In western United States, there's 1 fighter and 2 infantry. And 1 AA gun. So that does it for unit recap. And that'll also do it for the entire US turn for this round. So that'll do it for US1. Next up will be myself doing the Russian turn. And so we'll see what the USSR has cooked up. So from Turret 2, Captain Jack, signing off, over and out.